I've been living life right like I could just die any minute, going for a ride.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and I'm squeezing in one more St. Patrick's Day mani with some chrome nail art. You know I can't go too long without using my Vivid Glam Co, so the colors I'll be using are Clover and Luck and Laughter. These are both from her Lucky collection. And then I'm also going to use American Honey, which I believe is from a 4th of July release back in 2022. And then of course for my chrome nail art, I'll be using C16, which is her newest released chrome. And I am obsessed with it. I want to use it on everything, and just wait till you see it over Clover, which is my lighter green color. It is just so pretty. I have to show you a close-up of this because just the sparkle, I feel like the video doesn't even do it justice. And to round everything out, I'll be using my Vivid Glam Co dip liquids, and I'll leave everything linked below down in the description, including my bottle holder and my hand rest from Chaos Concepts. I'm going to be starting with American Honey, and that's going to go on my ring finger, and I'm going to do a little ombre on it later. And after using it, this color is so underrated. I don't see it a lot, and I was guilty of that as well. I actually didn't buy it when it first released. I bought it fairly recently, and it is so pretty, and I don't know why I didn't get it sooner. So it's this really pretty, neutral, like creamy beige color. But what you can't really see is it has like the most beautiful gold shimmer to it, and it is so pretty. So if you like neutrals, if you like a little shimmer, I highly recommend this color. I'm going to do 2 dips of American Honey, and then I end up capping it in clear because I completely forgot that I wanted to ombre Luck and Laughter on top of it. So it was just one of those really off mani days. So generally, if I were doing this, if I were doing it the right way, I would have done my 2 dips of American Honey. I would have ombre'd on Luck and Laughter, and then I would have capped it in clear and activated Defile and Buff. So I did it the wrong way, but it still worked out. And I'll show you when I get to it how I fixed that. Do you ever have some of those mani days where you just have this block and you just can't get things right? Like you have this idea in your head, but somehow it gets jumbled up and you do like the wrong finger and the wrong things in the wrong order. I don't know what it is. I mean, luckily I'm happy with the way this mani turned out, and you'll see you've probably seen in the thumbnail that it turned out really cute. But man, I was just having issues. Next, I'm going to move on to Clover, which is a solid like lime green, I guess, because it's a bit of a brighter green, and I don't know what it is. I'm not huge on greens. I don't hate green, but I've been using a lot of green lately, and I just love this color. And I think I really love it because it's brighter, and I'm feeling like more in like the spring mood. So I'm going to do this on my middle finger, index, and thumb. And side note, I actually meant to do Luck and Laughter on my middle finger. I didn't mean to do Clover on it, but yeah, I didn't realize that until after I finished dipping it, and I was like, whatever, that's fine. So I end up doing Luck and Laughter on my pinky instead, and I think it worked out. But you know, like I said, it was just one of those days, but I think it all worked out in the end. Hopefully you can't tell that I did the wrong things on the wrong fingers. I do a total of 2 dips of Clover on these nails, but I'm only going to show you one because I really want to get into the chrome nail art. And before I hop off for a little bit, I did want to mention that I am an ambassador for Vivid Glam Co, so the Lucky collection was gifted to me, but of course all my opinions are my own. And if you see anything that you love from Vivid Glam Co, you can use my ambassador code Jeannie10 to save 10% off your orders.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute, going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute, going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive, nothing in sight, forever in flight, follow those lines, we'll make it this time, blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight, oh yeah, we'll make it tonight, yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight, but trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light. Alright, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
Now that my solid and shimmer nails are capped and clear and activated, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my glitter, which is Luck and Laughter, which is also from the Lucky collection. And it is just so beautiful. Every time I look at this glitter, I see different colors and different elements of it, and it always surprises me. So this is my second or third time using it because I love it that much. So it has like medium hex glitters in it, and there's some gold, maybe some bronzy, some iridescent hex glitters, as well as some finer glitters, and then it's got little shards in it. And so looking at the jar right now, I always see new colors every time I look at it. So there's gold and orange and fuchsia and blue and green. I mean, there are just so many colors in here, and I just love how it just looks different every time I use it. What I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and file and buff my American Honey nail because I think I mentioned that I accidentally capped it in clear and activated before I did my ombre, and I don't want to go directly in with my dip base because the activator on my nail could contaminate my dip base and harden my brush. So I'm going to go ahead and file and buff and shape everything, and that way I can go in safely and do my ombre, which I'm going to do off camera because I'm really excited to get into this chrome nail art. I finished everything up. I filed and buffed all my nails off camera, and now I'm back, and here's how we're looking. So for my glitter nails, I'm going to go ahead and top them with my dip top coat because dip top coat is my favorite. So for my ring finger and pinky, I'm going to apply one final layer of activator, wait 2 minutes, and then I will go in with my dip top coat.
Could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight, but trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light. Alright, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move.
I'm going to use my Vivid Glam Co Delicate Gel, and this is a 2-in-1 base plus top coat gel, and this is what I'm going to be chroming over. So when you're chroming, chrome will show any imperfection. So I made sure that I buffed my nails really well and made sure they were super smooth because I didn't want to see any lumps or bumps in the chrome. So once I've got that all ready, I'm going to go ahead and apply a thin, even layer of this to my middle finger and index finger. I forgot what fingers I was doing for a second there. So once I've got that even layer on, and I'm going to cap my free edge as well, I'm going to give it a flash cure. So in order to chrome with gels, with your gel top coat, you do not want to fully cure it or else your chrome won't stick. So what I found works for me with this delicate gel is giving a flash cure for 20 seconds. And I've got a 48 watt UV LED lamp. If your lamp is weaker or stronger, or if it's just UV, or if it's just LED, it may be different timings. But for my lamp, that's what I found works perfectly for the chrome. And I'm going a little slower with my top coat, and I'm being a little more careful because of chrome showing imperfections. So I want to make sure to take my time just to make sure everything's even. I have a bad habit of like getting little pieces of dust in my gels as well. So I'm just making sure that none of that is there because I don't want to see it with the chrome. And once I have the coverage I want, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my hand upside down. And what that does with your gels, it helps level your gels. So if it isn't even, flipping your hand upside down for a couple seconds will level that and even it out before you cure it.
Sight forever in flight, follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight.
I flash cured for 20 seconds, so now I'm going to go ahead and chrome my nails. So I dip my eyeshadow applicator into the chrome powder. A little bit will go a long way, and then I will start rubbing that in all over my nails. You don't have to use an eyeshadow applicator to apply your chrome. You could also use your finger. You can use a silicone tool. It's whatever you prefer. I just prefer the eyeshadow applicator because it makes less mess on my finger. So the middle finger is what I'm going to do the nail art on, but I'm going to go ahead and do my whole finger, and look at how pretty that is. I absolutely love the way the chrome looks on top of Clover. So I'm going to go ahead and do my index finger. I'll do my thumb off camera. So now getting into the nail art, I'm going to dust off any of the excess chrome powder. You want to make sure that's removed. And I'm going to take a little bit of my delicate gel and I'm going to place that on a palette. This is going to be a different way to do chrome nail art because typically I would just make my design with my gel top coat, flash cure, and then apply the chrome on top. But for this, I applied chrome to my entire nail, and then I'm taking that delicate gel and I'm making my design. So I've got my dotting tool and I'm going to do a 4-leaf clover on my middle nail. So I'm dipping my dotting tool into the delicate gel and I'm creating dots on my nail. So what I do is I start with how I draw hearts, is I start with 2 dots and then I connect them using my liner brush. So I'm going to do 8 dots in total to make those 4 leaves of my clover. And so I just want to start with the dots. So once I've got all 8 dots in place, and I know it's really hard to see on camera, I'm taking my liner brush, and this is from the Painted Desert. It's a 5mm brush, I believe, and I love how skinny it is. But I'm kind of connecting those 2 dots to make the heart. So I'm kind of filling it in, making it a little more hearty, I guess. And then I'm just doing that for all 4. So I don't want the 4 leaves to connect. I just want them right next to each other. I would say this is definitely a trust the process thing because at first it doesn't really look like a clover and it's really hard to see, even for myself with it like being in my face. It's kind of hard to see what design you're doing because the gel top coat is clear, but it does work out in the end. And apologies for going off camera. I actually have to cut some of it out because I go out of frame. So my phone holder actually broke. So I was using something different and I don't know why. I just have the hardest time staying in frame with this. So new holders on the way, and then hopefully I should be able to get better shots and stay in frame. But I'm doing the same thing for all 4 of the clovers, is I'm taking those dots and connecting them in the middle. So once I've kind of got everything all drawn out, I'm going to go ahead and give it a full cure for 60 seconds. And then I'm taking my isopropyl alcohol, this is 99%, and a lint-free wipe, and I'm wiping off that nail. And the reason I'm doing this is because the chrome will not stick because it's not top coated. The only part of the chrome that's top coated is the clover I drew. So that's going to remove any of the excess chrome, and that way my middle nail is clover and then the 4-leaf clover is still chromed, if that makes any sense at all. I found it easier to do my design this way because if I would have done it the other way, I would have had to do my clover design with my gel, flash cure it, chrome it, and then do design again to top coat it. So at least this way I only had to do the clover once. So you saw how easy the chrome is to rub off. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat my index finger and thumb so that chrome stays on top because these are going to be full chrome nails. So I'm going to apply a thin, even layer of my delicate gel, and I'm going to give them a full cure for 60 seconds. And make sure you are capping your free edge really well because chrome will tend to peel. And you know no mani is complete without cuticle oil, so I've got scales of a mermaid in this set, no big deal. And you know me, I love to slather it on because I feel crusty and dusty after I do a mani. And I don't just apply cuticle oil after a mani, I actually apply it all day long because it helps rehydrate my skin and it also is really good at promoting nail growth. So anyway, here's the finished look. What do you think? This is my final St. Patrick's Day mani. I don't know why, I just really felt like I wanted to do one more and this chrome was calling my name. I absolutely love the way it looks over clover. And, you know, I wanted to show you a new way, a different way you could do, I wouldn't say new, it's not like I made it up, I've seen it before, but I wanted to show you a different way that you could do chrome nail art. And whatever you choose to do, it's really your preference, both ways would work. So I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope it was helpful, and if it was, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I don't need a guide, follow the lights.